Well, hello everyone, and happy New Year's Eve or Hogmanay to you. Can we figure out sound levels, please? I had some mic problems earlier, and I don't know whether this is loud or quiet or what. So if you can let me know, that would be great. Quick nod to Sarah Nash. Sarah, as long as you are happy with the setup and having two bingo cards, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a mistake. If you've got any problems, can you liaise with Thea and she will make sure that everything's sorted out if it isn't already. Yes. So yes, hello everyone. It's nice to see we've got 25 already. I wasn't expecting that many at this time of day. So that's really nice. Hi, Nai, I've just seen you come in too. So good. Sound is fab. All right. For those of you that are asking about the weather is absolutely perfect here. We are up in the northeast, so we haven't had any bad weather at all. It's cold, and it's always cold here, and the ground is absolutely rock solid. But we've had no wind, no rain, just normal winter weather. So I'm sorry to those of you that have weather problems just now. It's not cool at all. Really not. A bit quiet now. Right, okay, hang on a little second here. Let me just bump up the volume a little bit. Ooh, right, how's that? Is that a bit better? Hi, Daria, nice to see you too. Didn't see you sneaking in. Happy little accidents. Yeah, Sarah, that's what that is a happy little accident. Geez. Right, okay, so there's a couple of things I want to cover before we start the actual unboxing, which is this. I'm actually a little bit scared about this because obviously I am used to doing some unboxings in videos and editing things out like sweary words. So you're going to get the full Buddha tonight, which is fine, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. First things first. We have the finished Johanna's Christmas page. I'm just going to switch you to there. You can see here we've got everybody finished. Everybody's all shiny and metallic and lovely. And we have Nigel, we have Nicholas, and we have Noelle. And our little lady Nutcracker here, who's looking beautiful and radiant and turquoise with her little robin on her shoulder, needs a name as previously discussed. So, okay, now I can't really do much more. Is anyone else finding the volume quite quiet, or is it just now? Oh, they're so cute. Thanks. Oh, it's cute. Yeah, so we need names for these people. Oh, Massachusetts. Hi, Imaginative Doodles. Just so you come in there too. Hi, Laurie. Nice to see you too. For some reason, Laurie, I don't know why your name is not... it's not letting me put you in as a moderator. You should have moderator status and it's not doing it for some reason. That's weird. Okay, right. Thank you everyone for the volume comments. That's fine. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you. And Cam. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to put up a little poll out of the suggestions for our Lady Nutcracker that were left under day one of Cavemas, if you can believe that. Like, we're nearly finished, which is scary. I have picked out my favourites, so we are... I'm going to give you a poll and you can choose your favourite out of my favourites, and that's what we will call her, and we will name her, and we will put it underneath right now. So, yeah, let's do that. Lady Nutcracker name. So the ones I'd picked were this one, add an option, and okay, so here we go. Right, chat, place your bets. So much fun, so much fun. You like the gold accents? Yeah, Janet, is not too early to start on the Jack Daniels. I am on the old Peroni. Oh, I forgot I've got a top down camera. I'm on the old Peroni tonight. It's a wee bit early for that. I know I'm Scottish, but you know, I've got to pace myself. You get wired in though, Jan. Go for it. Absolutely go for it. Honestly, I think I'm all Jack Daniels out. One of the problems that we have in this house is that Mr. Jem has caught this fluey cold bug thing that's going round. So he's not firing on all cylinders, and he may or may not have given it to me because I'm starting to feel a little bit ropey. I'm not sick, but I think I'm on the cusp of it. So, yeah, what can I say? So I thought better take it easy with some beer rather than just go straight into the Jack Daniels. We'll see how we go with it. Oh, right. So how is this poll doing? Oh, you interesting people, you. Nina is winning. I'm just going to let that chunter away for a little while. Thea, if you need to go to sleep, you go to sleep. Thea's also not feeling well at Cavers. That is just, you know, it's just one of those things. Oh, Black Rose is going to have a Jack Daniels for me later. Okay, thanks. Just in case I don't manage, that's good. Oh, right. Okie dokie. So it's looking very much like we've got a winner here. I'll just leave it for you, why not? The other things that I wanted to talk about as well, can we just spare a little thought for this laptop that is actually running this live stream? This is its last day. It is officially going to retire on the last day of 2022 because once this live stream is done, I am wiping this laptop and resetting it to factory settings, and it is going to be gone and done. It served us well. It's going to get the fans repaired in it again, and then I'm selling it because we have our shiny new laptop to set up. Sarah, I might take you up on that. If you want to be on standby, that would be great. I should be expecting Green Hat at some point as well, so we'll see how it goes. But that's very kind of you. Thank you, Sarah. Ah, so nice. Yes, so poor laptop, poor noisy, rickety, rumbly laptop's on its last legs as well, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's done its job here. It needs a little bit of TLC, and yeah. It has been on for at least 12 hours every day for more or less the last 4 years, so can't really ask much more from it than that. It's still a good laptop. It's actually still quite a good spec laptop as well. It'll do someone a job. Just I don't have the storage space that I need on it. And that is the main factor. And I wanted a faster processor so I can play games, especially zombie games. So, you know, it's fine. R.I.P. old laptop, yes. Okay, righty-ho. The other thing I wanted to talk about as well is the charity amount. I did a little bit of a tally up earlier on, and we are sitting, by my calculation, just shy of about £600. We are still taking super chats, super stickers, and if you're not watching live, if you're watching after the fact, super thanks as well. We're not actively fundraising tonight, but if you would like to stick in a super chat and try and get us up over that £600 mark, I am not going to complain at all. So that's where we're at for that. Obviously we've still got a day or two to go, and there's still some money to come in. YouTube need to do their calculations, and as I did last year, I won't actually be making the donations until the end of January, because that's when the YouTube revenue will come into the Cave bank account. It's something like the 23rd, so the donation will be made at the end of January and we'll have a proper total. Obviously I'll update you accordingly, but I'd really like to hit that £600 mark because it's a nice round figure. That would be great. And Terry, it's 7 a.m. Oh, you're brave. Elise is asking, do you mind me asking what computer you got? No, not at all. I got a Lenovo Legion 7, otherwise known as the Beast. Is the top end, top spec, all upgraded, everything. And it was an absolute arm and a leg, but I just figured go big or go home. And because I use it half for the cave and half for personal use, I was quite happy to do that. But we will be eating beans on toast for at least the next 6 months until we pay for it. Snowing in Montana, Nikki, well, there's a surprise. Michelle is here and she's brought her pink udder hands. Hi, Michelle. So good. Oh. Finishing the year with an art live stream with a Kiss t-shirt with blue hair. Yep. Here I am. Wow, that's funny. Okay, I think... Oh, Nelly has overtaken. Nina was in the lead for the poll, for the live poll for Our Lady Nutcracker here. But Nelly is in the lead. So, Yeah, I'm going to call it there, and I think we'll just go with Nelly. So let's stop the poll at 39%. I think that's pretty solid, isn't it? Well, thank you very much. There we go. So 38% for Nelly, and Nina had 32, and Nettie had 29. It's so good. Love it. Okay, so Nelly it is. Let's just switch you back to. Here we go. I'll put her name in. Now, interestingly, that's what I call my sister-in-law. That's like a pet name I have for her. So that's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Oh, hi, Rana. Rana has made an entrance with an emoji, so she's there with a flourish. Oh, Terry, you are an absolute superstar. 20 US dollars. That's amazing. Thank you. That's lovely. Oh, yay. Okay, let's dispose of this. We've got stuff to be getting on with here. The other thing that I wanted to mention very, very quickly as well is, and this will only be of interest to some of you, there are an additional set of polychromos in the stash shop. I've put the listing lives now just so that you guys can go in and peruse if that's what you want. So we are now up to around 80 colours in the polychromos range that are going to be available permanently in the stash shop. So if you're looking for replacements or you're looking to build up your collection, you can head over to the stash shop now and you will see that there are extra colours to choose from in each of the colour categories. I will be putting a post up on social media tomorrow to let everyone else know, but you guys, you know, since you're here, a bit of VIP treatment, thought I'd let you get in first. There is plenty of stock. I know sometimes with the used items, you know, you've got to be quick and get in and grab something. But I have tried to my best to estimate stock levels so that there's plenty for everyone. Okay, let's move on then. Yeah, please smash the like button. Give a thumbs up there. Right, okay, so we have 3 art subscription boxes to unbox, and I am on a time limit here. I do have to be finished by a certain time because it's that time of year. We have a scroller box. I have a very badly damaged Upcreate, and I also have a sketch and story box. Now, I know some of you may have watched the interview yesterday with Natalie. Isn't she just a sweetheart? She's an absolute sweetheart. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you have watched it, if you haven't watched it, go back. That's yesterday's video. You'll be able to find that no problem. And here we have one of her boxes. So let's just I might as well just go for it. I'm going to be poll happy, and we're going to figure out which box we're going to open first. And we might as well do it with a really quick poll. Get some interaction in the old chat here. Okay, so this is for the first box that you want to open. Obviously, we're going to open all of them anyway, but, you know, I figured to give you a choice. Be fun. Okay, let's go. Stunning nutcrackers. Is that a euphemism, Nikki? Oh, thank you for it, Cavemas. I know the last one wasn't the easiest. No, it really wasn't now. Oh, you liked the story? Oh, I'm glad. That's good. Concerning bingos, I'll answer. Okay, yeah, Thea will do with a bit. Oh, Laurie's showing up as a as a mod now. Yay, Laurie, you've got your little spanner beside your name. Oh, did you order one of the sketch and story boxes? Excellent. They're amazing. They're really good. Natalie's boxes are lovely. Hi, Patty. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, sketch and stories, 42%. Oh, there's some fierce competition here for the box opening. I say we are going to go through all of them. It's just whichever one you want first. The thing that I'm liking about Natalie's box is from Sketch and Story. It says wrapped with Christmas magic. As she sprinkled some holly dust or something in there. Oh. Christy, I'm so glad you said that. Christy just said that she thinks I brought my A game for every video. I have absolutely done my utmost to be like 110% for every video, and I think I've managed it this year, and the live streams, obviously, and the live streams. It just goes so quickly though. Like, see, when obviously I stack all the videos up and I schedule them all, and then when day one actually goes live, it just seems to go so quickly after that, and I can't keep up with it at all. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I think it's just because I'm on holiday as well, and obviously that's half my holiday gone too. Okay, we're at 48% for Sketch and Story. Like, that's nearly half, so let's go for that. Let's start with the Sketch and Story. Okay. So yes, so for those of you that aren't familiar with Sketch and Story, this is a hand-created box by Natalie, and she is kind of a one-man band, a one-woman band, and she really takes like lots of care and time over her boxes, and there's always handmade watercolours, and it's usually a selection of stationery or hand lettering supplies that come with it. Happy Meal is she's so neat and tidy as well. Look, it's pink. Danny's saying that she wishes I could have had a pallet full. So expensive to get shipped to the UK, Danny. Oh, there's... Oh, look at this. Look. How exciting is this? Okay, let's pop this to the side just for a wee minute. So yeah, every month there's, or every second month should I say, there's a theme, and this is Tropical Rainforest. So this is Sketch and Story chapter 23, so that's just the numbers of our boxes. This month we are going wild with the theme Tropical Rainforest. Here's a shout out to all of my lovely subscribers from countries with deliciously hot climates all year long and lush forests filled with colour. Bright orange birds of paradise, gorgeous pink purple bougainvillea, is that how you pronounce that? I have no idea. Fluffy red chenille. These are flowers that look like tiny furry tails. Oh, okay. When someone says nature themed, we tend to think in shades of green, but if you've ever watched David Attenborough, you'll know how vibrant and diverse nature can be. The daintiness of hummingbirds, raw power of tigers, or bright warning colours of poisonous snakes. I can't wait to see what you create. Okay, so we'll look at the supplies first, and then we'll read the stuff. Okay. So we've got a little business card here with the Sketch and Story stuff on it with all the details on the back. We'll try and remember to link to Sketch and Story under this once we're finished. Kind of forgot about that. Thea or Laurie, could you possibly put the link to the Sketch and Story website in the chat for everyone, please? Got some Twinings pure green tea as well. That could, if any of you were present for last year's Scottish lesson, that could be very Scottish because we use pure in front of a lot of things. It's pure green, by the way. Anyway, that's not funny unless you were here last year. 2 lots of washi. Look at this washi tape. Oh my word, that is so pretty. Some of it is metallic, so there's like gold metallic, and it's almost like gold leaf. But this one's like a snake skin pattern. I can see that, yeah. And this one looks like almost like a leopard print, but it's the gold part is like zebra. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm excited by that. Never mind the paint. I'm excited by the washi tape. 2 Molotov Aqua Twin markers. We have one in brown and one in blue. I have never used these, so that's fun. So one's got one's got a really pointy tip on it, and the other end looks like a chisel nib. Yep. Oh, Aqua Twin, so I'm assuming these are going to be water based, so we can maybe mix these with a little bit of water, get painterly effect. Oh, thank you, Terry. The vlog and the lives have been your favourites. Oh, okay. We have more aqua colour brush. This is look at these. Orange. Yeah, it just says aqua brush. Oh yeah, I think I may have had some of these before. I've had a lot of markers, but these are also obviously water based, so that's kind of cool too. We've got a Milky Way sweetie. Oh, how nice. Oh, missed one. Oh, look at this. Oh, green. It's green. Big Dreams, Wild Hearts. Oh, look at this for an artwork. Come on, autofocus, you can do it. Hopefully. Nope, doesn't want to do it. There we go. Big Dreams and Wild Hearts. So this is obviously our featured artwork. I like the fact that this is like geometric shapes that have been that have kind of been worked into something that is an organic shape, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? That's kind of cool. I kind of like that effect. This stuff, my laptop's going crazy here. Hi, Peggy. Oh, thanks, Laurie. Hello, Lioness Feather. I see you. I see you. I see you. And here is the main feature. Look at these colours. Tropical Forest, KMS watercolours, and these colours are delightful. Canopy Leaves. This one's called Canopy Leaves. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh. Yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Okay, that is the contents of our sketch and story box. What a box, my goodness. I am going to have to go and grab my mixed media pad. Jock's wandering about as well. Can you see him? He's going to go and get in his bed. Yeah. Oh. I just want you all to know that is exactly why I've got the face on camera at this angle, just in case I have any doggy company so that you can see. But I'm just going to grab some paper. So this is the good old reliable Faber-Castell mixed media pad. Again, some of you will be quite familiar with this by now. I use it mostly for swatching things. So let's just take this back page here. I'm going to grab a water brush, preferably one with some water in it. That'd be a good trick, wouldn't it? Yeah. Very tropical summer day here in Brazil. Oh, of course, that's just, yeah. So this is actually going to be suitable for our friends in the Southern Hemisphere. Oh, I don't know where to start. I kind of want to like put out a little bit of this washi tape. Where's the end? This is the kind of washi tape that's too pretty to use. You know, that way you don't want to waste it. But I want to show you in all its glory. Look at that. That is amazing. Why would you not want that? Like, why would you not want that? So good. Right, here's the other one. Hiya, Jock. He's very tired and stiff. He's not playing ball at all tonight. Just wants to lie in his bed. Ooh. Look at that. That's just lovely. I really like I'm really liking the washi tape. Okay, let's do these markers here. So we've got this orange, which is not an offensive shade of orange. And I just want to, oh yeah. So fairly soluble. And I'm managing to work out that line there, that edge. That's pretty cool. Again, you could squeak this onto a palette. People always say that about markers. Oh, you can just put it on a palette. It kind of defeats the purpose of having a marker. I want to be able to move water-based markers about on the paper because they're markers. If I wanted to use paint pans, I would use paint pans. So that's good. That's nice, and I like that very much. And I like the shade of orange also. Excellent. I have to say that this is kind of weird. Like, see, trying to unbox a box and keep an eye on chat at the same time is really distracting. Like, this is difficult. I'll be earning my stripes tonight. Here is the blue. Oh, look at that for a colour. Oh, that's lovely. So the thing is with these markers, and it's usually the same with all these types of markers, if you're going to manipulate them on the paper, you have to get to them quite quickly while they're still wet and before they've soaked into the paper. So one of the factors that can affect this is the type of paper that you're using. If you have very absorbent paper, obviously, you're going to have to be like lightning quick. Otherwise, it's just going to be a no bueno. But this seems to be okay with it. I've got a random sparkle from some... Now, I'm thinking... Can you guys see it? Look at the orange. Can you guys see the sparkle that's in that? I think that might be on the, on the end of my water brush. I don't think the pens are sparkling. Hello, Thread and Glue Designs. Why can you not believe you made it to live? Oh, Black Rose likes the blue as well. Yeah, they're super sparkling. Do you know why the last time we used this pen was with Julia Kay's watercolours? So we'll blame it on Julia. Right, there we go. I think I might have flushed it. God. I'm really curious about these twin tip markers. So I'm gonna start with the green. So yeah, this is dark green. This is quite an interesting chisel nib. I was just making sure it wasn't stinky. You guys all know I'm not really a fan of a chisel nib by now. It's just not my thing. I just don't get excited about them. I'm very excited about this though. Oh, yeah, that is like a firm brush tip. So look, you can get really, really thin lines and you don't have to be super light-handed with it. Imaginative Doodles, wondering how the Molotov watercolour markers compare to the Ecoline. The bristles are a lot stiffer, like the brush is a lot stiffer, but it kind of behaves the same way. But I would say the colour's stronger with the Molotov ones, just as a quick rundown. I've only used them for 2 seconds, but that's the initial impression. Really, really like the brush tip on these twin tip markers. Let's just see. Oh yeah, and super soluble, look at that, wow. I'm interested. Oh, really soluble. That's me going back. These other lines are dry and that's just disappearing. So these are mega soluble. Really like that. That is super cool. Let's check out the other colours. Oh, I was expecting that to be darker than that. I don't know why. This is 12, which is cyan. Oh, I actually quite like a firm brush tip. Really good if you're not used to using brush markers and you're something you're new to. It's a lot easier to control a slightly stiffer nib like that. So I would say more accessible for everyone, definitely. The gold and the washi tape. Everybody's really happy that they've ordered this box. So I'm really glad. Hopefully that'll make Natalie happy too. Okay, what colour is this one? This is brown. Oh, that's quite a light brown as well. I actually really like these pens. Again, not necessarily a person that gets excited about markers, but I think I could get excited about these what are they called? Aqua twin markers, yes. So already, just from the markers, we've got a lovely set of colours here. That is a fantastic set of colours to have. Like that's really, really nice. And now comes the super fun bit. Normally I would just spray this with a little like a little diffuser, but they're so pretty sitting here. I don't want to upset them. Obviously I'm going straight for Canopy Leaves Green because that is clearly a gem colour. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay, happy that. I really need to get some scrap paper here. Let's get silly. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to disappear on you. My hand's going to get very dirty very quickly if I don't do this. Right, okay, cool. Now, is this orange going to be offensive? And I hope it's a slightly different shade to the one in the marker. Oh, it's not really. It's still quite delicate. I'm always a bit wary of oranges. Orange is not my favourite colour. This one's a little bit more red than that. You can't really see it that much on the camera. But yeah, okay. Hibiscus. Jan's saying her brown had opened in the box. Oh no, it had leaked all out, but never mind. Oh no. Now see that I'm like a little bit paranoid about markers. Like, see when you guys order stuff from the stash shop with tubes of paint and markers, I like to wrap them in cling film just in case something decides to explode in the box, because that would be really upsetting and quite traumatic. Art Jules is saying, can you mix the markers on the paper so you could tone the green maybe? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to try that out in a little minute, Jules. Let's try hibiscus. I would imagine you can layer them up or mix them, especially if you add a little bit of water. Oh, look at that. That's not what I was expecting at all. That's very pink. Very pink, as opposed to very not pink. I was expecting that to be more of a red colour just because of the colour it is in the actual palette. These little palettes are so cute. They're like metal circles. Like if I turn that on the side, can you see that's actually metallic? Like they're quite sturdy. I like that. Really like these paints. Yeah. Vine green. This looks kind of like a permanent green type colour. Again, very close to the marker. I kind of have a thing about this. If you're giving us stuff in a subscription box, I would prefer to have that variety of colour. This is very, very close to this one. It's a little bit darker. The oranges are quite close as well. We have a macaw, which looks more like an emerald type green. Oh, or viridian green would be a better description, wouldn't it? Okay, so yeah. Look at that bad boy. Great plan on the cling film protection. Honestly, I'm paranoid about it. As far as I know, nothing that I have sent out from the shop has ever burst in the box. But a lot of you, again, will know that I use like the padded envelopes, the ones with the bubble wrap inside, and all it would take is for something really heavy to be put down on top of that, and your nice tube of watercolour or gouache is just going to go everywhere. So yeah, I don't like that. I like everything to be secure just in case. No. Oh, I don't really look at these colours. This is lovely. I find this a really inspiring palette. I'm just going to test out what Jules was saying about mixing the markers on the paper. So let's I tell you what, let's go cross model here. We'll go the dark blue into the lighter blue. So we'll take it easy and see what happens here. Oh, because I imagine we would be able to, yeah. Okay, we can cross those over, wipe off the excess so that we don't have permanent contamination. And then I dare say we can grab some of this. Oh, look. This would obviously be a lot better, a lot smoother on actual watercolour paper. But yeah, you can mix those together because it's given me like an in-between shade. Just see the residue on my brush there. So yeah, that is completely and utterly a thing. I think I've missed something. There's discussions about fireworks going on. I'm not huge on fireworks in rural areas, obviously, because we have cattle and things. I think they should only be allowed in organised situations. Unfortunately, here in the UK, we have Guy Fawkes Night, and you can buy fireworks over the counter. Although I think they're trying to stop it, to be honest. But yeah, okay, right. So there we go. We have a lovely set of colours. I'm just seeing. Let me these dry. I just want to check the opacity of some of these watercolours. This is nice paint. Like, I like this paint. So yeah, we do have a level of transparency there, not opacity. Come on, Jem. Wrong end of the spectrum. It's been a long Cavemas, okay? Leave me alone. But this colour here, like, I want to kind of like build this up as well because I think this could be really rich. And even though it's not the actual colour of it, this kind of makes me want to paint a monstera with this. I have a monstera plant in my bedroom, and we have had huge problems with fungus gnats. I don't know if any of you are familiar with that, but our bedroom was literally overrun with them at one point. We've got it under control now, thankfully. But I was so paranoid about them getting all the other plants in the house. I was like, keep the bedroom door shut. Don't let them out. Absolutely horrible. Horrible, horrible little creatures. So we had to take drastic action. Okay, just building up this colour. What I will say, and if now that I actually look at the colour sitting in these little palettes, when I've been building that up, this is actually kind of chalky. And when I run my finger over them dry, you can kind of feel it under your finger. It's not obvious though, see when you're using them in layers like this. It was only really when I started to build up the colour that it became quite obvious. But this, see when I touch this sort of thick, really saturated part, I can actually feel it under my finger. And look, it's actually coming off powdery on my fingers. Like, that's powder, that's not paint, if you know what I mean. So yeah, okay, that's, yeah, all right. So that's that anyway. So there's, I mean, the possibilities are endless for creating something tropical. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do in terms of actually creating an artwork. I'm not going to have time to do it tonight. I need to be finished by 6:30. Like, so I've got an hour. There is no way I'm going to get any art done in that sense. I just wanted to open the boxes. But I think we could maybe have a little brainstorming live stream in January and maybe do some then or something like that. Yeah. You know. So, there we go. That is your sketch and story box. What do y'all think of the sketch and story box? Does it make you want to buy one? Honestly, I would buy this box just for the washi tape. I actually love with the washi tape. Put all this in here. Oh. I'm going to have to think about... See, I don't know. It's made me want to paint a Monstera, but I think we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to do a bit more than just a Monstera, because we've got all these oranges and this beautiful pink colour as well. We do something about it. A brainstorm stream, like lots of... Yeah, I haven't even decided, like I haven't got as far, like I haven't planned any videos for January because I'm still on holiday. I'm like, I'll worry about it later. Be fine, it'll be alright. Just not at the 7th. It'll definitely not be the 7th. No, there'll be nothing in the cave on the 7th, trust me. Okay, right, cool beans. Let's move on then. I'm gonna run out of space here. I'm gonna absolutely run out of space. Okay. Right, okie dokie then. The next box we're going to go for is the Upcreate, just because it's here, it's beside me, and see, mine is very damaged. I have no idea what happened here, but I'm just hoping that everything's in one piece. Oh, hello. Let's do it. It's just ridiculous. Oh, hi. Hi, Mr. Shark. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the stuff underneath. Most of you will know that this is the monthly art subscription box from Germany by now. So we have our bottle post, and this is really thick. Like, there's a lot in there this time, so we'll look at that in just a wee minute. I have a sheet of black paper here. Oh, I have two. Yeah, I was going to say, please tell me there's 3. I get really upset if there isn't 3. Yeah, 3 sheets of black, slightly shiny paper, which is real interesting. And let's see what this is. And this is the featured artwork. Now, this is the thing because I have been super happy with my Upcrates for the past 2 or 3 months, and I was wondering if this was going to be a dead dog or whether it was going to be another excitement and triumph for me. I don't think that's the case, because this looks like markers, and yeah, okay. Right. Co-captain Hopman. Hulpush. Okay, German people, Black Rose, come on, do some pronunciation for me. Born in Berlin, and a very doodly type style, which is kind of nice actually. I kind of like it. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with it. Hi, Diane. Let me see. Okay. Put this to the side. Oh, good grief. Not only is it metallic markers, Spectrum Noir metallic paint markers. We have had these in Scholar Box last year. I want to say last December actually. We have ultra smooth coverage. We have our coloured range as well. Now apparently these are quite nice, but you'll notice something offensive here. There's like glittery flaky bits. Oh my god, what is this? Oh, it's like gold and silver leaf. Gilding flakes. Oh, this is going to be so messy. Oh no. It's kind of fun though, isn't it? craft glue. So this is obviously for our gilding flakes. Hopman is close, but I don't know how to explain this one properly. Okay, no, that's all right. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so we've got gilding flakes, glue, and metallic markers. These are our stickers. This is lots of squares on one doodly design by the co-captain. That's kind of cool, actually. I like that. Wow. Wow. All on black paper. It's like, oh, markers, I know. I'm such a fusspot. I'm not really, I just get really fed up with markers because I can't get excited about them. Right, okay, let's take a quick look at the bottle post then, and then we can do some swatching. Hello dear Upcreators. The year is coming to an end. Yes, it is. It's very much coming to an end. We're nearly there, unless you're in Australia, because it's New Year in Australia already, I do believe. Okay, so they're talking about constructive criticism. They've learned a lot with regard to future boxes. I'm really glad about that. And that's one thing I have to say, like, hats off to Upcreate. Us as a community, but also you guys here just in the cave. Like, we may be a small channel, but we are mighty. And we have made our feelings known, and Upcreate have listened and they've taken it on board, and you have to give them credit for that, because in the grand scheme of things, Upcreate are still quite a young company and quite a young box. So to take things like this on, you know, all of our feedback, especially when it came to the magazine, that was a big thing. They did listen, whereas some of their companies tend not to bother and then just do their own thing anyway. I would also just like to point out at this stage that Jock is entirely upside down. If you look just behind me over my right shoulder, he has literally got all his legs in the air. Oh. Right, let's have a look at this then. Spectrum Noir markers. Apparently these are really nice. We'll see. So, metallic markers, a premium water-based ink, finely blended with metallic pigment. Rich opaque laydown of colour with impressive pearlescent sheen. Jewel-tipped. Oh, okay. Jewel-tipped with a fine and brush nib. Okay, that's a nice twin tip combination. I'll give them that one. Perfect for a range of creative uses, lettering, line work, embellishment. Great on black paper. Their water-based formulation also supports mixing and blending on a palette. I don't want to mix and blend markers on a palette. I want to do that with paint. So, this really gets my goat. Jan says, this is the sort of box when I'm happy I don't get them anymore. I think they're great to get for a while. Yeah, that's it. See, when it's like an exclusively marker box like this, I'm like, okay. So here are the metallic ones. These are the ones we've had in a scroller box before. 4mm chisel, 3mm fine, one in gold and one in silver. So these are opaque, and I don't think they're the same formulation as the coloured ones. I don't think these are water-based. I think these are super chisel tip. It doesn't actually tell you, but I don't think they're made up of the same stuff. These are more like paint pens. Ball bearings in there, so we'll test them out anyway. You tell them, Jem, I will, don't you worry. Oh, okay, the gilding flakes. Oh no. This is actually my worst nightmare. This is going to be everywhere. And I'm going to be finding bits like inside my ear for the next week. Wait and see. Oh, you stiff boy. This weather's wreaking havoc with his arthritis. Are you okay? Oh, no, you're just the best boy. You're the best boy. Oh. Zoe's Wild Art's so done with marker boxes too. I feel you. I feel you. It's okay, Jock. You're a good boy. Yeah, this is going to be a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Gilding flakes are perfect for cards, scrapbooks, and more. You can add shimmering metallic effects to your design to create unique backgrounds and highlights. They can be used in a variety of ways, from traditional gilding techniques to use in papers or layering with adhesives. Fine decorative flakes are certain to add stunning details. Will make every project stand out with a chic shimmer. Oh, chic. My. The paper is reflex paper, robust and individually customisable cover material. Oh, I see. So the idea is that you could use this. I did think it was a wee bit shiny. Yeah, you could make like a scrapbook. Oh, okay, right. I like it. The craft glue, I had a teacher that used to call this Uhu glue. Uhu, because it's UHU. Uhu. I just call it UHU. Uhu glue. Fast and super strong. It is a universal adhesive. So you can use it for wet gluing and contact gluing. Particularly suitable for visible glue joints. Okay. Can be used underwater. Because we all need that in our lives right now. Well, I don't know, some of us are underwater, so, you know, there you go, you can glue stuff while you're there. Oh, I've just had a bit of flake fly about. It's transparent anyway. Okay, underwater glue, my god. Right, okay. And our... Can I just call him Felix, because that's actually his name. We've got an interview here with our co-captain. He looks like a super cool dude. Super cool. And a very, very, very Mr. Mongo. That you can't use that word here in the UK. Interesting. Yes, so here is the interview with him. And it's almost like a street style, but not quite. But look at these. Like, this is a very distinctive. I like this. Like, it's a really bold style. And I love the coloured backgrounds really make this pop out. This is lovely. I like the layout of this as well, which obviously Upcreate have been tinkering with this stuff, but this is great. I like this. Is very professional looking. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I don't know the ooh. Yeah, that's right, Black Rose. But we have it here as well. Like, it's not specifically a German glue, but it's UHU because it's just 3 letters. You, you. Imaginative Diddles are so relieved to know there's a glue that can be used underwater. Yeah, you never know. You never know. The co-captain's work doesn't look like it's made with the supplies in the box. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I would say that's the pens that are in the box, and I can see the gilding paper there. Like there's gold paper there. So no, I'd have to disagree with you on that, Colzo. It looks as if it's 2 sheets of paper that have been taped together as well. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but there's a very fine gold line along the middle there, so it's almost as if he's done 2 pages and stuck them together that way. Obviously it's been scaled down and then a photograph taken, but no, I would say that's the supplies in the box, because there's your gold and silver pens. That might just look white because of it's obviously a photograph, but these colours as well, because I'm pretty sure that's the colours we've got. We'll test them out though, we'll find out, we'll test that theory. Right, okay. Home of Captain Crate. This is lovely. Okay, so we've got some tips here. Before you start, try everything in the box and see which colours and pen widths suit you best. Well, we always do that anyway, we knew that. Take the pen you like the most and try to draw geometric shapes loosely from the wrist and combine them with each other. Don't like geometric shapes, but never mind. Try to write down a few keywords and vary them maybe in cursive. And now cursive I can do because that's what I do anyway in my normal handwriting. If you've tried these steps, you can now create contrast and luminous effects in combination with other colours, which will give your picture more power. To give the whole thing the necessary punch, you can add the gold dust as a final element to round off your perfect hidden object picture. Oh, it's supposed to be a hidden object picture. Well, that might have kind of ruined the Upcreate battle as well. Well done for spoiler alert in your own magazine. You should now have a dynamic and individual piece that you can happily share with your loved ones and also have up your sleeve as a great gift idea. I was right as well, that's 2 sheets of paper, look. See? Paying attention, paying attention. This stuff is still floating about. Everywhere. Projects. Okay, so he's now talking about his holiday. He's built a boat for his dad. Okay. A project with Fritz Cola. And a project with Swatch watches. Oh, this guy's like totally flexing. Wow. Decent flex. If you've worked with Swatch watches, you're in there. And this, yeah, see, this is the street art. That I kind of got that feel from it. So this is like, oh, this is just a special edition, which is kind of cool. It's not really helping us though in using the supplies. He's talking about the Upcreate battles here as well. Now he's talking about his art process for larger art that's obviously vertical. This is so, like, it's so detailed. It's so detailed. And I love the colours in this. Like, I love this one. Who's glittery wrapping paper and the glitter is still stuck everywhere? Yeah. That was like when I had that dinner dance to go to, I had got a handful of dresses to try on. I got them mail order. I just ordered them online. And two of the dresses were ones with sequins on them. Collectively, I had them on for less than 3 minutes, and I was still finding sequins a week later, and I found them downstairs, and I didn't leave my bedroom upstairs when I tried them on. So yeah, I kind of get the same feeling with the glitter and the gilding stuff. Okay, moving on. Creative Corner. So this is another artist. Instagram handle. Okay, Creative Corner. Right, see, this is right. I really struggle with Upcreate with this. There is a complete lack of continuity in their bottle posts. There was a couple of months there where they followed the same format, but they keep changing it, and that really irritates me. I am a creature of habit, and I feel safe in routine. Obviously, things have to change. Like, they have to, but they've done so much chopping and changing with this magazine, it kind of pisses me off a little bit. So this is about hand lettering, which obviously these would be really handy for. Describing a little bit about that. So I suppose that's nice as well. And here is Emily. And she's talking a little bit about the supplies. Now, obviously, her section has been consistent, and this is my favourite section in the entire magazine every single month because of this. This makes me so happy, and it's so good for motivation, or even to get like a colour palette ready in your mind. So, I like this, and I'm so glad that this has remained a consistent part, because otherwise I'm starting to lose my marbles. Oh, we do have a Sailor of the Month, which is nice as well. Oh, pretty. I kind of like this. A little bit of surrealism going on here. Oh, this is cool. Freak Styly, I'm SB Connor, daydreamer, writer, walker in the mist, badminton junkie, and Frida Kahlo fan. Okay, that's an interesting combination. Yeah, I like this a lot. Nice art style, little bit kooky. Get my vote. And here is the Upcreate battle for Mystical Interaction. This is lovely. Look, it's so cute. So that was the Spectra AD markers. Again, markers, meh. But these are lovely. I saw this one on Instagram and I was instantly drawn to it, so I'm not surprised that has got a second place. Really like that. And I don't know why. There's no rhyme or reason to it, but this one just reminds me of Kirby Rosanna's, and I don't know why, because it's not the right amount of detail, but I think it's just the pattern of the fire. I don't know why. Is that strange? Christy, thanks for dropping in. I know it's quite early in the morning for you. Really appreciate it. So happy New Year when it comes to you, and we'll see you next year. And here we go, the Starting From Scratch box, which is my favourite Upcreate box of the year, hands down. Absolutely no doubt about it. And look at these. Lots of people got really into the scratch board. Look at this. This is it's so good. If you never tried this, I would highly recommend spending the money and getting the supplies. Best fun you can have. Both artworks that I've done on Scratchboard, which was the Upcreate battle, and then I did Freya the Llama. I've sold both of those. One went for charity, but the other one sold as well. Very rewarding, very worthwhile, but you have to have a lot of patience for it. And I think just because I'm used to working in pencil, that really wasn't an issue for me. But I would highly recommend it just for funsies, honestly. Oh, okay. Okay, they didn't ruin the battle prompt. That's always something. Tomorrow we will be unstoppable. What a random prompt for the Upcreate battle. And that's another thing I've kind of struggled with Upcreate as well. Their prompts, I don't know whether some of it's getting lost in translation, but sometimes they're weirdly specific. and other times they're so broad that anybody could basically draw anything they want, and they don't seem to often get a middle ground, and that's something that kind of annoys me about the Upcreate battle prompts as well. Like tomorrow we will be unstoppable. You could do anything you wanted with that, really. And you couldn't say, well, oh no, that's a, you know, like a tenuous link. So I don't know how I feel about that. But what I'm more interested in now is testing out these supplies. So let's pop this to the side. Now, this paper, does it have two sides? I don't think so. This feels like a slightly shinier side. You all know I'm going to crack this open, don't you? Oh. The prompt is weird, yeah. Okay, let's try out the ooh-hoo. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I'm just gonna, like, oh, ba 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 ba. We might as well have fun with this scene as we're here. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that absolutely stinks. That is rotten. Oh, this is not going to end well. I can't deal with the mess already. Look, that's like overflowing. Can you see that? I'm going to drop this everywhere. It's actually just gone like woof. Oh, I don't want to do this anymore. It's stuck to my fingers. I don't have anything sticky on my fingers. Oh, go away. Most of you will know that I'm quite an orderly and tidy person, and this is not appealing to my orderly tidiness at all. Like, ever. Oh, God. That glue is really strong. I don't like that. My nostrils don't like that. Oh, that's offensive. Don't open the glitter. Yeah. What? Come on. Yeah, you. Of course I was going to open it. I've been moving it up for weeks. Yeah. If it was underwater, I wouldn't have to deal with the smell. I probably wouldn't have to deal with the floatiness of this either. Well, this is what I'm here for. Like, I'm doing this so you guys don't have to. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. That's crazy. Right, okay. Let's scoop it over here. It's so floaty, and like the slightest little breeze is making it flap about a lot. Nice. I'm literally just going to hoover this up. I don't know how environmentally friendly this stuff is as well. I don't imagine it's biodegradable. Does anybody know? There literally are particles like floating about in front of my face. Feels as if I've been taking drugs. See, between the smell of the glue, bits floating about. You guys are going to get high here. Ah! Right. I didn't do this too close to the glitter in case it starts flapping it all about. Yeah, glitter's not really something that oh, we've got to prime these, dagnammit. Don't have time for this. Yeah, see, I don't think this stuff's biodegradable. I know you can get biodegradable. Yeah, Colzo's saying that as well. You can get biodegradable glitter. I do know that. Yeah. Oh, there's this. Right, okay, here, this is like a weird chisel tip. But look how rich that is. Oh, nice. Again, a bit whiffy. But my autofocus isn't great today. You can see the shape of the tip there, though. Oop. Everything's covered in glitter. I'm covered in glitter. I feel kind of sorry for my scroller box now because it's going to get covered in glitter also. We'll clean it up as best we can, it'll be fine. It'll be alright. Oh, there we go. Shake it back here. Be fine. Be alright. Be good. I mean, it's nice. The gilding stuff's nice, but holy Moses. There we go. It doesn't tell you on it, Colzo, what it's made of. It just says non-toxic and conforms to blah 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 standards. Blah 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 standards. Very important standards, you know. There we go. Ooh, so this is more of a bullet tip, which is more kind of my bag. But so freaking opaque. Like, yep, nice. Nice, nice. Right, what am I going to do? Oh! Right. Oh, lordy. It's not even like sweeping off the... Oh, there we go now. Right, so I'm having to be a bit rougher with it. It is New Year after all. You know, I'm thinking like confetti and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Right, okay, how are we going to do this? It's the fact that these particles are floating about in front of my face. I'm probably going to inhale some of them. I don't think that's good for you either. Right, let's get a big sheet of paper and deal with this. Oh my word. Oh, wait a minute. I've got bits of cardboard somewhere. What did I do with them? I don't know. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Now, it was really weird because earlier on I said to Mama Jem, I really had a compulsion to keep a hold of these bits of cardboard and I didn't know why. Now I know why. So, let's move everything else out of the way. Really wasn't expected to do this. This is why we don't unbox things on a live stream. I'm trying not to breathe on them either. Like, they've created their own little vortex when I do that. That's ridiculous. Oh, wow. Oh. That has literally just gone, like, floof into my lap. I might have to make a mayday call to the kitchen for some wet clean up here. Mayday, mayday. Okay, right, better. Stop floating about. Do I want to borrow your Dyson handheld? My Dyson is through in the other room. I could just go and get it, but yeah. I don't even need to have like a pristine desk here. I just want most of this not on the desk. So I'm going to put the lid back on this. Yeah, a wet cloth. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the very same thing. A little bit of a damp dust. We're not bad actually. It could have been a lot worse. Stop floating about. Right, let's just remedy this right now. Oh, it's sticking to like the... Oh, goodness me. Right. Let's just stop, Jem. Stop. The thing is, the dogs are going to walk through this and have like glittery paws and stuff. This is crazy. Got a big rag here. Got some water here too. Clean up in the cave. Clean up in the cave. Oh, it's gilded the desk. Still floating about everywhere. Oh no. Right, that's a lot better though. I can deal with minimal amounts, that's fine. I've gilded myself as well. Oh, right, there we go, that's better. We'll deal with the rest of this later. Jeez, oh, right, okay. Anyway, back to what we were doing. We're going to test out these Spectrum Noir coloured metallic markers now. How do I get into these? Oh, these are they open this way. I'm trying to open them at like the ends. You just open them there. Yeah, honestly, guys, don't think I'm a fan of this box at all. The colours we have here, pink quartz, red garnet, green citrine, jade green, blue topaz and amethyst. So all very exotic sounding colours. How exotic are they really? Oh, these are fancy. I thought Thea was going to say, did anyone else already open their gilding flakes? If not, don't do it. It's not worth the pain. These feel really nice. You know, they look quite good quality. They feel nice in the hand as well. So I'm just going to start with this one here, which is pink quartz. It is a twin tip marker. So we have got a brush tip. Oh, my goodness. Oh, these are nice. Nice, 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 nice. Dries fairly quickly. And look at that little felt tip as well. Oh, yeah. I think I like these. So there's pink quartz. I'm going to have to speed up. I'm going to run out of time here. So there's a... What colour is this? This is amethyst. Nice. Oh, that's drying kind of weird though. I'll give these a tilt once they're all dry so you can see how metallic-y they are. Metallic-y. They kind of match the rainforest colours. Yeah. I could just use them all three. Just do one big bumper artwork. What do we have here? Yeah, these don't have a ball bearing or anything in them. This is blue topaz. Oh, that's a lovely colour as well. They're so rich going down, and then once they dry and they get the metallic sheen, it just makes them even better. I like these. I don't know what I would use them for, but I like them. Jade green. They don't just look super opaque now, they really are. Colzo gave an audible ooh for the pink. Was that an ooh? Look, these are nice. They kind of remind me, does anybody remember the Wink of Stella and Wink of Luna pens? It was the Wink of Luna ones were the metallic ones. That's what these remind me of, but just in a much better format. I like these. Lioness feathers like, just stick to gold paint. Gem and Laking markers, shock horror, yeah. These technically aren't markers. Oh, look at the green. What did I say? Green citrine. I love this one. I like these. Ooh. Fun, fun, fun. Fun, 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 fun. All is forgiven with the gilding and the smelly glue. Red garnet. Okay, I've got it on my arm and everything. Ooh. Yeah, these are nice. The brush markers are lovely on these. Okay, there you go. Wow. Well, that's a box and a half, isn't it? Oh, goodness me. So I'm gonna have to push this along. I'm gonna run out of time. The Spectrum Noir markers, the coloured ones are really nice. I like them. These metallic markers, loads of companies make this type of marker. This is nothing special. I'm not really that fussed on them. The glue smells terrible, but it's there for a reason. For these gilding flakes, I will rub this off properly later and get rid of the excess when I've got a hoover. Unless you have a protected surface and a protected environment, personally I just wouldn't open this. Unless you are well versed in the art of gilding flakes, because they are everywhere. I'm actually quite concerned that Jock is going to walk through them as well, and they're going to be stuck to him as well, and he's then going to track them into the rest of the house. But I'm just going to have to deal with that. I couldn't not open them on stream, because otherwise what would be the point? Like, I make these decisions so that you don't have to deal with the consequences. It's absolute. I have gilding flakes on my crotch. What can I say? Well, well, well. Okay, so I'm not that excited about the prompt for this box either. I think it's a bit wayward as far as prompts go. But all in all, I think this will be a really fun box. Like, I would enjoy creating something for the Upcreate battle for this. Perhaps just not necessarily to fit the prompt. Right, so let's move on. Jeez, try not to upset anything. Oh God, I really need like a black bin bag just to tip the whole lot in. The bullet tip doesn't seem to show as easily as the brush. I think just because the ink flow is much smaller. You know, that it doesn't have the same sort of torrent going to it. I think that's why. Let's pop that down there for now. Oh, and let's grab our scroller box. Okay, some beer. We've got 20 minutes, let's go. Okay, Dalek Widow, bye-bye. Thank you for joining us, and I totally understand. Thanks for joining us for a little while. I understand that entirely. I hate it when things get ruined. Okay, can we make sure that she's definitely gone before I open this? I don't want to ruin anything for anyone. That's not cool. I'll just wait a couple of seconds. It'll be fine. I can drink some more beer. Gilding flakes in my crotch. That's what I should rename the title of this stream. Shouldn't I? I'll just call it Gilding Flakes on my crotch. That's ridiculous. I am actually going to be hoovering these up for an eternity. Black Rose, please don't feel the need to stay. If you don't want to see, I'll wait until you go. It's fine. Right, okay. Anybody that wants to leave, leave now, because I'm now going to open this box on the count of 3. A 1, a 2. Ooh. So scroller box, the UK monthly art subscription box. Little scroller zine here. See if this is more markers. I'm going to absolutely lose my shit. This is our featured artist. Again, very abstracty type work. Mr. Phil. I create lively and fun-filled images. Yeah, you clearly do. That looks like something you would maybe do after you've smoked something or had quite a lot to drink. A5 white card, 10 sheets, 250 GSM. Smooth. Sounds like marker paper to me. What do you reckon, chat? How many sheets of this? 10 sheets, 250 GSM. That's thick. We'll look at our scroller zine in just a little bit. So let's get this in. I don't know what it is, but December. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Hi, Nancy. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us in the live stream. I'm just having a moment to myself here. It's the Edding acrylic markers that we've already had in an Upcreate. Permanent acrylic. Oh, look. I have had this turquoise colour of marker twice already. This is the third one. Ooh. We've got black. We have got magenta. Traffic yellow. And this is the opulent turquoise. Opulent turquoise. See, I even remembered that. Wow. We've got some Mentos. Green apple Mentos. That's nice. Oh, look. It's a pencil. And not only is it a pencil, it's a Statler Norris School HB pencils. It is like the old school cheapest pencil we could possibly have been given. Oh. I don't know what it like. See the December boxes. I've yet to have a December box that I've been really excited about. I don't know whether it's just like they get to the end of the year and they just can't be bothered anymore. But like all the markers, man, like there's markers. We've had markers in all 3 boxes. Good grief. And to make matters worse, to add insult to injury, the fine liner is the fine liners that I sell in the stash shop, albeit this is a chisel tip. This is the Unipin fine liner in black, and it is a 2.0 chisel tip, so it's a weeny dinky, rinky dinky, toty chisel tip, which is actually really nice. Can you see that? Not really, kind of. Ooh. Oh, there you go. It's tiny. The Unipin fine liners are great. They're really, really reliable. It says CS2 on the top. Okay. Oh, a tiny chisel tip. This is like the worst box for me ever. Yeah, okay, I've got some pink under hands to cheer me up. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Whoa. I know, Jan's just made a really good point. This is the company that have their own branded Blackwing pencils, and we're getting a Statler Norris school pencil in the box. That honestly, that just takes the biscuit tonight. That really does. That was a really, really valid point as well, Jan. I don't even know what to say anymore. I just don't know what to say anymore. Let's look at this list of supplies. Oh, here's our sticker. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to play my jigsaw game. Oh, this is a blown up version, and I found it straight away. It's down there. There is the stripy leg, and there is the stripy leg. It's usually the other way around. It's usually like a scaled down version of the picture in the... Oh, okay. Oh, that was fun. Didn't last long, but it was fun. Right, yeah, so let's take a look at the supplies first. We kind of know all about these, but let's pretend that we don't. Right, the acrylic markers. Medium nib size, so they've all got the same nib size. That's always something, because when we got them in an Upcreate, there was different sizes, and that just made things 20 times worse. Light, fast, weather resistant, wear resistant, heat resistant, low odour, and have the ability to draw on a variety of surfaces. Right, chat, come on then. Can you name all the surfaces that acrylic paint pens will draw on? Off you go. I would love to hear this. While you're chuntering them off in the chat, which I hope you're going to do, and I hope you're not going to disappoint me, I'm going to talk about the Unipin Fineliner. A modern classic, the Unipin is a go-to for any creative project, including calligraphy. These little chisel tips are great for calligraphy. The pen features super ink, which provides high-quality waterproof and fade-proof pigment, making it the perfect companion for all kinds of media, as the ink won't smudge. The chisel-shaped nib offers a broad and narrow edge for versatility in your mark making, plus as a metal surround, it protects it, making it great for use with stencils. I can attest to that. They're very sturdy, the Unipins. There is actually a paragraph on the Norris HB pencil as well. High quality and versatile pencil is ideal for writing, drawing and sketching. 2mm diameter super bonded lead, break resistant. Each Statler Norris pencil is made with wood from certified sustainably managed forest. Recommended retail price, 80 pence. Don't think so. The pad, 10 sheets of the GSM paper, the 250 GSM paper, sorry. White extra smooth acid-free drawing card, has a resilient surface designed to endure all forms of markers, paint pens and ink mediums alike. The surface is particularly well suited for the edding markers, as it is bleed resistant, making it for a more comfortable drawing experience. And recommended retail price is $2.99. That's very reasonable for 10 sheets of paper that thick. We will test it out and see if it's bleed proof though. Well, you're not going to rely on anyone else to tell us, are we? Okay. Right, let's see what everyone said in the chat. Glass, wood, fabric, stone, metal, fabric. Oh, you guys are amazing. Plastic. Coles was asking if I'll stock the chisel tips in the shop. If I can get them, yeah, I totally would. That's one thing. The Unipin Fineliners have been a quiet success story in the shop. They're not like mega sellers and fly off the shelves, but they've been consistent, quietly consistent since I got them in. So yeah, I would totally consider getting them into the shop. Jan's saying high quality in which parallel universe? 80p for a box of 10 maybe? Just talking about the pencil. That's hilarious. Oh, you're funny. Oh, lordy, lordy. Right, okay. Let's take a look at the scroller scene then. I'm never unboxing live again, ever. Okay, so here's the sort of front page with everything on it, which I think is a little bit of a waste. I was really interested to see your comments after I'd said about the magazine feeling a bit off, like almost as if it's a bit empty. I was really interested to hear your input, and quite a few of you had a lot to say, which was good. So here is Mr. Phil, and the little sit-down interview with him as well, and his artworks. The scroller tips for the actual markers. Activate the markers. We just did it with the Spectrum NAR one. Same thing. Create a wash. Ooh. While the paint is still wet, grab a wet brush or cloth and blend out the paint. The more water you add, the lighter the wash. This will also work with the Unipin pen. You just need to work extra fast. Or guess what? We can use a palette and scribble the pen on first and then add a little bit of water. No. Layer up. Okay, you can layer these up as long as you go gently with them. If you scrub away at them, it's just going to lift what's underneath and damage your paper. But if you take your time, it can be done. They're saying it's a number of ways to blend out the pens. Just using the pens, lay down your first colour and then over the top with the other one while it's wet. Use a wet brush or using a dry brush. It'll give you a more textured effect. You know, it won't be like a smooth blend, but that'll still work too. It creates some texture with different household items. Tissue, I was going to say like a little bit of sponge or something. An old toothbrush, that's another one. Okay, behind the artwork, draw simple lines, take the black marker and start to create shapes and characters using the pencil lines as a very rough guide. So this is like a step through how to create something similar to the featured artist's artwork. Another doodle artist, did these box companies confer with each other? Well, this is the thing, they don't, and that's why this happens. They're not going to give away anything to their rivals, and these boxes are prepared and organised with different suppliers months and months, if not years in advance. So it's just unfortunate that this happens at these times. The fact that the same supplies are doing the rounds though, it's not been that long since we've had these acrylic markers, and I think that says a lot about supply chain and problems with that in the current state of things. So here is the October scroller box. Oh, these were the Yono pens. I hated these pens. Everyone's like, oh yeah, they're not that bad. I thought they were awful. I just thought they were awful. I didn't like them at all. I wouldn't recommend them to anyone at all. But here's Gabby's in the scroller gallery here. This is a caver, and this is actually very, very cute indeed. Jen 21.12 has done a fantastic job, but guess what? She's put them out on a palette and used them like paint, unsurprisingly. But yeah, there's some really nice entries here, but I was just not, this wasn't for me at all. Not at all. Okay, moving on. I'm almost into like full rant mode and we don't want that right now. The rise of digital art. There's quite a lot of chat about this just now. There's quite a lot of chat about AI as well. It's very on topic just now. And nearly everyone uses digital art in some format. I am not a fan of digital art, but I do finish off artworks that I'm going to sell digitally, like just to tidy them up. So very relevant. So there's a little bit on that there. And we've got a little QR code. Scan the QR code below to watch our featured artist, Mr. Phil, in digital action. So they've jumped on the bandwagon, the same as Upcreate as well, and started doing this because you can access the how to do videos with the Upcreate via a QR code. So I kind of saw that coming. Okay, scroller box. Okay, scroller box. Let's check out the prompt. Please be a decent prompt. Come on, do it for me. Chaos confined. Okay, and this is the difference for me. See, even if you've got a really, I don't want to say bad set of supplies, this is not a bad set of supplies, it's just a set of supplies that I'm not particularly excited about. There's a difference. I can work with supplies that wouldn't be my preference if I've got a good prompt, and this is a good prompt, and this is the difference between a scroller box and an Upcreate. Even if you've got supplies that aren't your cup of tea, if you've got a good prompt, it's going to be good. So this box will work for me this month, whereas the Upcreate, I'm just like, nah, like it makes me not want to use it. Part of that is also, I'm coming up on 5 years of unboxing subscription boxes. Sometimes I'm not that motivated now because it's stuff I've seen before, and you know, like the use of mystical and mysterious in prompts as well, like I'm so over it. So this has basically saved this box for me. I really like these acrylic markers, and I'm hoping that this paper is going to do a job for us. So we're going to try them out real quick before we finish up here and just see what is what. Ooh. Okay, let's start with the pencil. It's an HB pencil, so we will be able to use it for drafting, so sketch lines, and it's going to be quite tidy, but because it is an HB, we'll be able to get a little bit of depth, a little bit of shading if that's what you want to use it for. Some of you will know that I like to use a graphite pencil and add it back in, you know, to add shadows and things, or accents sometimes, just to make it a bit more interesting. So yeah, let's try the chisel tip. This is so cute. It's like, ee! Look at it, so fine. If I write my name in my own handwriting, or let's write the colour cave, you'll see what I mean about this being good for calligraphy. And I wasn't even trying, it's in my own handwriting. So yeah, this is really nice. The ink flow is really consistent, which is what I would expect because I use these Unipin liners all the time, just not the chisel tip ones. The ink dries in quite quickly. That can be a plus or a minus. That's up to you to decide whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But yeah, someone's just said in the chat, as Nye has said in the chat, the combo art idea mentioned maybe I could use the scroller box prompt. I think I would be using the scroller box prompt. That'd be good. That's a hell of a lot of colour though I'm gonna have if I use everything. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna have to prime these really quickly as well. Get off. The yellow does look quite cheery. Oh, I'm supposed to shake that first. I'll shake them all at the same time, seems. Do like that. Oh, calls was a way to fix our stressed out dog. That's one thing, we don't have to worry about fireworks here. We're like miles away from anywhere, so we don't really have that as a problem. Right, let's prime. Go, 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 go. I should really be doing 2 of these at a time as well. Oh, there we go. Do you want to see while I'm doing I just like to point out I'm not pressing hard, I'm just pressing fast here. There we go, excellente. Superb. Right, let's put the lid back on these just now. Oh, it's too early for fireworks. It's only, well, in the UK it's only 6:25. There shouldn't be any fireworks just now. Too early. I don't know, some people just peak too soon. Oh, get these off of here. Dual wielding. And then this is like rage wielding. I'm short on time, guys. This is cool, it's fine. Oh, I forgot to shake these. I'm going to shake them a bit more. This colour looks really pretty. I hope it's nice. Which art box would be your favourite? I just started to subscribe to them. That's really difficult for me to say. Both have it. Well, the scroller box and the Upcreate both have their merits, but they're quite similar, Nancy. You know, in their format and the types of supplies that are in them. Personally, if I would only subscribe to one box, I would save up my money and get the Artful Quarterly box. There's just a lot more substance to them and they focus on a specific medium and it really lets you get to know a medium. That would be my personal preference. Right, let's go. So here is our opulent turquoise. These are all these bullet shaped nibs and they're all the same size. So let's see. That feels really nice on that paper. This paper is so good for this. It's supposed to be bleed proof, so we shall see. We will find out. This is, what colour did we decide this was? Tele Magenta. Oh, I'd say it's pink personally. Ooh. There you go. Look at that. That's nice, isn't it? Hemp dog food, which helps anxiety. Oh my god, hemp dog food. Apparently the thunder jackets work really well for fireworks. I was actually thinking about getting one for the dogs when we were in a sort of more populated area, but obviously never needed it. Our old dog Mist, she was terrified of fireworks. These two don't bother so much though. Look at that yellow. That is offensive yellow, but in a totally good way, and I really like that. And do you know who else is going to really like that colour? Papa Jem. He loves a good yellow. And we've got black as well, which is really nice. It's nice to have a black pen because you can use it as like an outliner pen. I know we've got the little chisel nib for that, but it's good to have that because it really makes bright colours pop out, I think, just because you've got that contrast. That's going down on the paper beautifully, which I really like. I'm really happy about that. I personally wouldn't wet mix these on the paper. I don't like that idea at all. If I wanted to mix them together, I would use paint, not markers. But what I would like to do is layer these up. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a waft about and see if we can get this to dry a little bit quicker and dry it out. But the colours are so vibrant. I mean, these edding markers are nice. They're real nice. Oh, does she not like her Thundercoat? Oh, love her. That's terrible. I think you've got to have them on really tight as well, like almost too tight, without hurting your dog, obviously. Oh, Patty's tried them for her dogs and they worked. Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty good. Jock's just scared of like sudden noises. It doesn't matter if it's loud or not. It's just if it's sudden and he jumps up and he's like, woo, and then runs away. But he's always been like that. Scared of his own shadow. Nope, we're not dry yet. Come on. Give it a flap. Okay, yeah, right, just while we're here, because I really do need to think about finishing up. Everybody in the chat, can we just have a nice round of applause for our mods once again? I know that Green Hat isn't with us this evening, or if she is, she's very quiet. But for Thea and for Laurie, just for being awesome and just turning up when I've asked them to. They've not, you know, sort of signed up for anything. They've just kind of like started helping me, and you know, they've just kind of like done their thing, and I'm really, really appreciative of it. Obviously, we don't have a lot of problems in the chat generally, but it's just nice to know we've got somebody there to stick links up for us, and you know, keep an eye on things, that sort of idea. So let's see some hands. Let's see some. We want to make it pink ones, then go for it. But let's have a round of applause for our mods. Yeah, lovely jubbly. That's so good. What I would like to do is I would like to reward our mods. So for the lovely Laurie, Laurie, I am going to waive your postal fees for your latest shop order. I think that's the least I can do, just to say thank you for being here, turning up and helping me out. So I will refund you the postage that you have paid for your most recent order. I have something for Green Hat as well, which I will send to her via email. I'm going to give her a voucher for Amazon just to say thank you for doing everything that she does. And for our friend Thea, I think you'll all agree the amount of work that Thea has done with the bingo cards that she's designed and keeping up with all the Cavemas bingo stuff, as well as modding and all the rest of it, has been quite substantial. While we were organising all of this before Cavemas started, it happened to be a special day for her as well, which I didn't know. So to make that a bit more special, we are going to gift something to Thea. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I want to send it to her and I want her to find out for herself, but we shall report back to all of you and let you know what that is. So thanks again to all three of you. I really appreciate your help, and it's just nice to know I've got a little bit of backup here when I'm like, you know, absolutely crazy out my mind and ranting about markers and stuff, or being very drunk. So thank you very much, mods. I appreciate you very much, and I want you to know that you're appreciated, because time is something I don't have a lot of, and you have made that easier for me. So thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you. Thea, no crying. Crying's not allowed. Crying's not allowed. Yeah, and everyone hit the like button, jeez. Right, my markers are dry, let's go. Let's see what happens. I want to try and layer this yellow over the turquoise. And that's pretty good. Look at that. You can still see through a little bit, you know, it's not completely opaque, but that is a blinking good start. And with a couple of layers, even over the black, you could cover that up, no problem. Impressive stuff. Okay, guys, I am going to have to stop there. It is after 6:30 now. I'm loving that there's lots of love for the mods here. That's good. I'm really glad that you appreciate everybody too, because we couldn't do it without some mods, and I've landed on my feet with that. I really have. So credit where credit's due. As I say, time is precious, and it's the one thing I don't have a lot of. So anything that allows me to spend more time doing stuff like this, then that's awesome. Yay! It is an impressive yellow, isn't it? I like it very much. So overall then, final thoughts on these three boxes. I think my favourite box out of the three is the sketch and story box, just because of the supplies that are in it. The Upcreate box is an absolute riot. The gilding stuff, oh yeah. And I'm just a bit disappointed with the Scholar box. The fact that we've had two doodle artists as the featured artists as well, which can't be helped. I mean, that's not anyone's fault. As I say, the likelihood of Upcreate and Scrollerbox talking to each other about things like that is slim to none. So that's just a bit of an unfortunate coincidence. But I don't know, everyone is inspired by different things, and I just don't feel particularly inspired by markers sometimes. That doesn't mean that I can't create great art with it, and it also doesn't mean that the supplies aren't really good quality, because they are. And I have to say, with both boxes, over this entire year, they have been pretty consistent at providing big names and consistently good quality products as well. There's only been a couple of dogs in there, which, you know, that's not the end of the world. So on that note, everyone, I want to thank you very, very much for joining me for what is the very last day of the year. And I'm kind of sad actually. Tomorrow is the last day of Cavemas, so that's happened quickly. So I hope you will tune in again tomorrow for the very last video. After that, I will put up some information on all the socials about when we will be back to our normal schedule. I always take a week off to myself. I'm actually still working my proper job, whether I like it or not. So it's not really a proper holiday, but I'm going to do my best to just enjoy myself as much as I can. For those of you that have ordered from the Stash Shop or are going to order Polychromos pencils in the next few days, they will be getting posted out like at the beginning of next week. It's probably going to be Tuesday, so you can look forward to that. And after that, I will let you know about our upcoming schedule. Those of you that have won bingo lines, I will be in touch with you after the new year as well, and we'll get you sorted out for some prizes and postage and all that good stuff as well. So if it's already past the new year, happy 2023. If it's not, happy new year when it comes. I am going to go and join my Hogmanay. My beer bottle is empty. I'm going to go and top it up, and I will see you guys back at the cave here tomorrow for the last day of Cavemas. Thanks for coming, everyone. We'll speak to you later. Happy New Year to you too. Bye, everyone.